fellow scouts, Bear Scouts, parents, this is a little tutorial on Timetree that we will be using. There's that little emblem of Timetree. What it looks like, it's right there. So you need to download it first. I'm going to send you a link. You would then open it. You can then open this link. Please make sure that all your phone information is up to date, because that's how we are going to be contacting everybody. We're going to be trying to use texting more than anything, and then also this Timetree, and using email, as needed. But I think the majority of communications will be done this way. So basically what I'm looking at is this is going to be the calendar. So you click on Family Outings, okay, and then join this group, and then you click join. There are 2 people I think that are already joined. This way, if you could put the scout name, this way when people go to look to see who is doing what, we'll see the scout's name will be the one who is going to be joining an event or starting an event or something like that. So I'm just going to press cancel right now. This is just for our den though. Okay, so you can, over here, I have a lot of calendars, okay? So this tells you what this, it's actually under this email for me, corpcommunications@mail.com. You do not need to put a picture if you don't want to. But over here is where is this particular calendar. You can add calendars if you want to. And then down here is calendar memo, search, and settings. I just want to start off by just showing you settings real fast. So it gives you the calendar name. And these are all the label managements. You can also do this when we're within memos. So this goes to everybody. So really, if you cannot change any labels, if you have a recommendation, if we all agree on something, well, we can change it. But this will show up for everybody. Just contact me, for I'm really the one who's handling all of this. So on the top corner, I press save. So that's just that part. But then user settings. Okay. This is if you want to set your birthday, your photo, all that stuff. Name is there where you can change it. Receive notifications from this calendar. Receive only notification from attending events. So if you want every single notification, you click that on. If you only want for events, do that. Then we have copy events from the OS calendar. This is where I've been trying to find, there is a way it says to synchronize, but so far it's only copy I found. Please select the calendars you wish to import. You may select multiple calendars at once. The thing is I want you to import it. It's not permanently imported. It does not look like it's imported. It's like each time you add something to a calendar, you have to keep importing it. So I'm just going to say for like the den leaders, or if anybody is using, wants to load things into their Android calendar or their iPhone calendar, whatever it is, and they want to load things in that way, instead of going to Timetree to load something, you could do that. But this is all shared. So you wouldn't want your personal calendar uploaded. So what I did is I created a scout calendar. And it says, is a calendar shared with a number of people? Would you like to copy and share these events? And then you click OK. Now, if you wanted to, then you confirm. So I will show you that over here, see in the green, okay, that was from my calendar here. This is from my iPhone calendar. So it ended up coming over to here. Okay. Oops. So if I delete it from here, I can go in. It's hard for me to watch this. Hold on. Okay, edit from up here. So edit, delete, copy. So I'm going to delete it. Okay, now, if you delete an event from the calendar, the event will no longer be visible for other participating members either. Do you really want to delete it? Okay, but it will not delete from your other calendar. It's still there. you had notifications on, those notification bells would be going off saying, you know, ding, 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 that I deleted those things. So that is one thing that would happen when things get loaded into the calendar. The other thing is that you can't load something from your Android or iPhone calendars into memos or anything. So, okay, so the way we're going to use this is that this way we could do activities, and I know a lot of people are social distancing. So instead of just you know, each individual scout leader planning things, it's more that we're just going to go do stuff as families. And then if we want any scout families to join us, we will put it in this calendar. And this way you guys can come along. So if I am going to add something, so let's say I just added camping, I did that earlier. So if I want to add an activity, let's do it over to here. I'm going to go away camping, add, plus. Okay. Camping. Now, you can put, everybody can add something. So, let me do this, it'll be easier. Camping Justin. So, as you could see, down here is a whole bunch of different sorts of stuff. This is what it's badge related. Okay, so we're going to keep stuff, most of the stuff we're going to try to do badge related. Just so you know, if it's not, like a lot of stuff I might do, I'm going to change some of these things. But outings are going to be, let's say if something's going on that I see, it's just as a resource that has nothing to do with any badges, you know, just something fun. I would put it underneath outings. Maybe even holidays, something Halloween related. So yeah, and if there is any specific service project, but for the most part, we're just going to use this, make it easy, because it gets kind of confusing. If we are trying to figure out who can make something and who can't, oh, I think I changed it on the other one. I might change it to this one where it'll be, you know, cannot go, like is not available or available, something like that, if we're trying to come up with dates. This way on the map, you can, on the thing, it'll be, whenever you see the blue, you'll see that, you know, oh, Justin's not available on those days to do whatever it is. If something's coming up, they're going to a wedding, you know. So it would be that sort of thing. It would be the blue with the person's, just the person's name. That means they cannot go do anything on that day. This way for yourself, you can block off certain days like, oh, I'm not available on that day. So just put it in blue. So anyway, for right now, we're doing badge related. Okay. So it just automatically goes to that. So camping. So now I am going to put down information underneath notes. Okay. That it's butterfly camping. You could put down the location, the place, you know, where to call, all the different information. You could put more than just this butterfly camping. And if there's anything that you want that anybody should bring, you put a to-do list as far as if you want people to bring things. If, you know, when we kind of do any sort of organizing, that can go there too. To-do list can be what either you need to bring or what you want someone else to bring. Where you could put someone's, you know, this is what needs to be brought. And then I'm going to save this. Okay. And now that's there. And if you want to say that you can go, you click on that. And then down here is when you put your name. Joe Schmo is going. Whoops. Okay, let's just call Joe School because I don't want to. Okay. So Joe's going. So this way we could see who's going. And that's basically how that is going to work. Again, I just put all day. Normally, there should be a, whoops, edit, a time. That would be here. What times to do. This is an alarm that it'll let you know 15 minutes before. Okay. I'm still doing all day for now till I find a time. Okay, and then to back out. And it shows you who created it, the picture. You don't have to put a picture if you don't want to, but I would like names at least so we know who is doing what. Okay, so that's that part. Now we have memos. There are advertisements on the bottom. Sorry for that. This way it's free. We don't have to deal with paying for anything. So memos, you click on memo, and I'm going to have everybody's name underneath this. Okay, let me just get it better. There we go. Right now it's Justin. So Justin's badge. So far he completed this is Fur, Fun, and Friends. That's like the hiking part. Completed number 1 of that. So I will have everyone's name listed, and this way you can just click on that, and then you can put down what they did. If you're not even sure what number it is, whatever, you can type it out, you know, because this way, if it's hard for you to get into Scout Track, I am fine with going in, and we can use this as a way to keep track of what was finished, what was complete. So I will list information. Here's that part about historical. Here's Harriet Tubman, Springtown, Greenwich Township. This was all about the Underground Railroad information that I put in. This was learn about and share 2 historical figures. Okay, so this was all about Harriet Tubman that I just put all this info in. And about the Underground Railroad, so you can even just read this. Also in the book there's info about different historical people as well. But I just kind of put that in because that was something that I was doing with Justin. Run for cause, service project, you know. So there's loads. We don't really have a service project. We just have that cleanup. I think that's it. And then all different stuff for whittling. But so this way, this will be all sorts of just resources, really. And then, of course, information to put in about your badges. Okay. And you can add stuff in here, too, if you have different resources that you found. I think that's basically it for the tutorial for this, of how we're going to use it. Oh, and the one thing is that searching, unfortunately searching, you cannot search for the memos so far, but you can search, if you go over here, search by attending events, search by event attendees, and then search by event label. Okay, so you click on one of those, and if I put in something like, okay, so if you have any questions also for right now, we're going to be, like I said, sending things out through phone numbers. So let's make sure we have all the phone numbers and what phone numbers you want us to use. My number is 215-971-4711. Yeah, it has to be within the title, it seems like. And if you do find out how to download or how to synchronize, if you can synchronize, because the other idea is you can create other calendars. So here I have other calendars that I use, so you have a lot. This way, if you create a calendar, like here, you can synchronize your calendar to here, and then what you would do is you click on all calendars. Now I have a lot, so it looks crazy, but this way you would be able to do that. So if you can I'm going to work on sending this all out to everybody. And that cleanup is August. Here, it's August 8th, and the rain date is the 9th. So if you can please do that, and also download this as soon as I send it to you. This way I can start sending things out of, because I'm thinking, yeah, because we're here. So next week I am thinking of maybe trying to go to the zoo, maybe go on a hike, you know, do some cool stuff. And maybe you all are up for that as well. Okay, so that's it. Thanks, guys. Bye.